I was a second-year medical student, studying and busy with my life, and I noticed a lump in the scrotum. I was concerned. It became more apparent when I was taking a shower and things were more relaxed. About 5 days of trying to talk myself out of it was in my head or it's real, I decided to go to the student health office at the medical school, where I had an ultrasound, and the ultrasound actually showed that I had masses in both testicles. My name is Freeman. I'm from Columbus, Georgia. I'm 31 years old. I'm a medical resident physician, just finished medical school, and I was diagnosed with testicular cancer when I was 28 years old. Since I was going to be having both testicles removed, I really was concerned about feeling that a part of me was absent from my body, and I looked online at the Torosa implants, read a little bit about the implants themselves, saw before and after photos of the cosmetic result, and read articles about patients feeling psychologically restored, feeling that they were a whole person, and very glad that they had gotten the implants. And I was adamant that I wanted the implants. I reminded my doctors of it several times. For a patient like me who really felt that the absence of normal male anatomy was going to be something that psychologically affected me in a negative way, something that gave me worries related to body image and sort of a feeling of self and masculinity related self-image ideas, I knew that an implant would be a solution for me. And when I realized that the Torosa implants were out there, that they were the most studied technology and that it's available in the United States, I was very, very happy to have that conversation with my surgeons to hear, oh yeah, they know about it and they'd be happy to do it and they've done it plenty of times before. I think it's important that a doctor doesn't make an assumption about whether it is going to be important or not, and mentions the possibility and the option to the patient, and mentions it to them right at the beginning, because these surgeries do need to occur around the same time, if not at the same time. That's an important part of the procedure going well. So I think it is important, and I think that it should be universal. My surgeon actually told me to, as I was waiting to go back to the operating room for the implant procedure, he told me to sort of tug on the scrotum every day. He called it the flying squirrel maneuver, just to make sure that that tissue was not starting to retract into the body. And I think that that played a role in what I consider a perfect cosmetic result from the procedure. The implant surgery is not quite as big of a surgery to overcome as the actual orchiectomy to take care of the cancer problem if you get the two surgeries separate, because the orchiectomy surgery involves going deeper through more tissue planes and layers. And so I found that the testicular implant surgery was a piece of cake, because the healing was just as fast as any skin heals, but it didn't involve feeling as sore and having a limp or anything like that. So I recovered very quickly, very easily. Well, the way that I approached the subject matter of mentioning the presence of my testicular implants to my significant other sort of involved, first talking about my cancer experience and just, saying I do have testicles, but they're not the testicles I was born with. They're made out of a silicone elastomer, and I was really lucky to get them. And these are what I have instead. One thing that I would want to communicate to other testicular cancer patients is that no one would want this in their life. This is not going to be an enjoyable experience, but you will get over this. You will become a survivor, meaning you'll survive it and it will be in your past. You will leave this part of your life behind, having gained a lot of knowledge and insight about yourself. And for patients like me, the testicular implant was absolutely a part of my recovery. Patients should know that this is available to them. And Yes, it is another aspect to the treatment if you elect for it, but it can be a part of how you are restored and how you leave your cancer problem behind better than you were before.